Ooh. Well, it's we're on. We're on. It is now just after midnight on Sunday, April the 2nd, 2021. Which I guess since it's after midnight, that makes it Monday. Technically Monday the 3rd. Anyway, we just finished up out here at the Tampa Fair. Survived the heat. Actually had a successful time. Everybody's in the camper right now. Are you sick yet after doing that big pan around? Oh man, I don't even have my headband on. Anyway, I promised you guys a story time from the great Susan. And so we got to do that now before she heads off. Only a few more minutes. And so, Susan.
Yeah?
How long have you done caricature? What's so funny?
I don't know.
Am I putting you on the spot a little bit? Is that a nervous laugh?
Kind of.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
We can do this later.
Oh, no, what started me doing caricatures? So,
yeah.
Oh, wow, gosh, I was... Hi, Montana.
Montana's here.
I was at this event where I was doing painting, like speed painting or performance painting or something. And there was somebody that was there doing it with me, and we were painting these doors, and he said, "You're really fast at art, like you should try to do caricatures." And then he introduced me to Disney.
How long did you work at Disney?
Oh, a long time. Like, okay. Well, I worked for ATG at Disney.
Yeah, that's the same company that Lo worked for a while.
Correct.
Yeah, and also Danielle.
Yeah, for a long time.
So
I want to say
that's how you guys became friends.
I want to say it was like, we became friends at Disney. I want to say it was like 9 years, maybe.
9 years.
Maybe more.
That's a fair bit of experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your story?
My story?
Yes.
I have so many stories, but everybody's here has heard all my stories.
We're already 2.5 minutes in, so let's keep it somewhere in the range of like 10 minutes long.
10 minutes of story?
No, yeah.
For the whole story?
For the whole thing, yeah.
For the whole thing?
Yeah.
For this whole thing? 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so you can do that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so anyways, I love asking people when they get when they are in a relationship and they have like a cool vibe, and I ask them how long they've been together and things like that, and if they're married for more than 30 years or so, like 20 years, I'll give them 25, okay. So if it's 20, like, we've been married for 25 years, and I was like, wow, and so I asked them what the secret is. I hate the secrets where it's like, don't go to bed angry, because I'm so mean when I'm sleepy. So it's really best if I just go to sleep for me. So I never really followed that advice. But some advice is good. But this one lady in particular, they were married for 50 years. And she said the secret to their marriage lasting, she said she was from Alabama or something. But she's like, honey, every time I wanted a divorce, we were too broke to hire a lawyer, and neither of us wanted the kids. I was like, oh my God, okay. Some real talk. I was like, I kind of feel
this really sounds like a joke somebody would have come up with. And
no, that's what she said.
It actually came from a person. You actually heard that for real.
And I was like, wow, so honest. But her husband was laughing the whole time.
He was like, was he giving the confirmation nod?
No, he was just like, he was like, that's my wife. Like, let her do whatever she's going to do and say whatever she's going to say. And so he sat down in the chair, and the thing that was cool, because, like, you could tell, like, they just complimented each other so well, and they just really struck a chord.
50 years.
50 years, man. I got to draw them celebrating.
That's amazing.
But he said, never make it difficult for your spouse to make you happy.
That is very good.
I know. It's really, I was like,
wow, that is
good
really good. I had never heard that one before.
So between the two of them, they were like my favorite, like, lovey conversation that I've ever had.
I gotta switch arms. I'm getting tired. Okay. And okay, so
it's been a long day. Were you busy? Oh my god.
yeah. We all had a marker drop at our booth.
I did a marker drop.
You got a marker drop?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say again what that means. Long-time viewers know what it means, but most of us got marker drops.
Ocho.
Okay, so we still got another 5 minutes here.
Oh, wow, so you see?
Yeah, do you have anything
You were all
else?
like, think I was going to be all gabby, but I wasn't. I was very streamlined.
All right.
But, I don't know. Can I tell my toupee story?
Yes, let's hear that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, anyway, people ask me all the time why I am an artist, and I usually tell them because I get fired from all my other jobs, and one of them was a server job, and this guy was there, and he was like sitting there forever, and he had this accent, but the thing that was really cool was he had this bald head. It was perfectly Lex Luthor bald, like really nice cranium, like from the anatomy book, you know, that cranium. Anyways.
Right.
So he's sitting there, and I wanted to draw him. I think I did. And then he's like, "Hey, Susie Q, where can I get a toupee around here?" I was waiting tables at the time. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, you need a toupee? Like, you're Mr. Clean, though. Like, you don't need a toupee." And he's like, "Oh my gosh, I do need to get a toupee." And I was like, "Well, there's a wig shop down the street. Maybe they can help you." And he was like, "I didn't ask for it." Can I cuss?
No, then I have to bleep it out. Let's create more information.
I didn't ask for a blank toupee. I asked, "Where do I pay?" And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm a visual person." So I had to go to the manager, and the manager was like, "What happened?" I was like, "This guy is bald, did you know? I was just drawing him. I left to draw the customers and everything." And he's like, "What'd you do?" And I was like, "He asked for a toupee, but I thought he asked for a toupee. It wasn't. It was, where do I pay?" And he was like, "Maybe you should stick to art."
So that was a kind way of saying you no longer have a job here.
Right. But
Wow.
yeah.
Well, that's pretty good. That is pretty good.
I would have been able to meet that married couple with that sage advice, So.
Yeah. Now, another thing that you do is you ask a lot of people with the job that they have.
Yeah.
Is there something that you wish the general public knew that nobody seems to know about your job?
Yeah, like for us, it's
that's a really good question to ask people.
It's the best. I love it.
Yeah. So what are some of the good answers that you've gotten to that question?
The one was a flight attendant, which I really followed their advice. This was BC times before. And
I've actually got to bleep that out.
Why?
You can't say the C word.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I say BC times then?
You can say that.
Okay.
BC?
Yeah, you have to say before the cough, but you can't actually say the word.
Oh, I apologize.
Because that YouTube will make it where you can't monetize. You can't put advertisements on your video.
Well,
You say that word.
BC times, anyway. She said that she wished people knew when the fasten seatbelt sign comes off on the plane, that you can actually just walk to the back of the plane and ask for a drink rather than waiting for the flight attendant to come or pressing the button.
How many times do you think she's been like, "Man, I wish I could just get over the PA and just say, people, if you want your drinks, just come get them.
But
I don't want to have to walk to every one of your chairs."
I know, but you know what?
Your
Have you
seats.
heard how obnoxious they sound when they say it? They're like, "The fasten seatbelt is now off. You are free to walk."
They're really trying to They're really trying to
cabin."
hint at it that you can go get your drink if you want it.
Exactly.
That's pretty good.
It's crazy. Cool advice.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so I understand you actually have a studio somewhere in Orlando.
I do.
Okay, and what do you do there?
I paint. I Frida Kahlo it, and then I also teach art classes and to homeschool kids, and I just do a lot of stuff. It's like my home.
Okay, so
studio.
where can people find your information?
Oh, you can find me on my Instagram, Rockstar Susan.
Right, and you can commission artwork from you there too.
Absolutely, yeah. I do paintings, commissions, all kinds of stuff. I specialize in portraits, so.
There you go. All right, so it's mostly all on Instagram. Do you have like a Facebook following?
I do have a Facebook. It's art by Susan Gromala, Gromala.
So these two places, your Facebook and the Instagram, can they actually find more information about your studio if they want to have an art class?
Yes, of course.
Okay, cool. All right then. And is it too soon to talk about your documentary?
No. The documentary is going to be out. It's being in independent film festivals and stuff. So, but basically, it's called Galileo Spirit, and it is about how artists transferred from BC times to present times and how they came about it.
You're learning the YouTube space.
Surviving all that, even
Yeah.
when all the gigs and stuff got shut down. So.
Well, there you go, guys. Rockstar Susan, guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications. I will talk to you down in the comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.